Okay, learners, so I have just learned how I can walk you through this. I am so excited because now we can stay on target for our projects. So the first thing we want to do is go on to Scratch. We need to get those recordings done. Make sure your name pops up. Remember, on your computers, you automatically get signed out. So you need your Scratch login information and make sure you are logged in. Otherwise, it's not going to save your work. If you're just starting out, we're going to go to Create. The first thing I'm going to do is change this to Biome so I can easily find it. And the next thing I'm going to do is delete my sprite, because if I do not delete my sprite, all of my recordings will be saved to that sprite, and when I go to delete him, my recordings will also be deleted. So we should have our typed out paragraphs in front of us. We're going to go here to the Sounds tab. I'm going to delete the pop sound because I'm not going to need it. And down on this blue button that looks like a little speaker, I'm just going to hover over it and go to Record. Here I'm going to record my 4 paragraphs: my climate, my sloth, my tree frog, and my palm tree. I'm just going to do an abbreviated version of those 4 things so that you can see the process. So let's start with my palm tree. The palm tree is a tree found in the rainforest. It likes to grow in warm, wet climates. So now I'm going to click Save. I'm going to go up to here where it says Recording 1. I'm going to rename it Palm Tree. This is really going to help me out when I go to code. Then I'm going to hit Enter so it saves Palm Tree, and I'm going to repeat the process now with the sloth. Oop. So I hit Record. You can find a sloth living in the canopy layer of the rainforest. It moves slowly while eating leaves, shoots, and fruit. Click Save. Again, I changed that name to what the paragraph is about, sloth. Hit Enter. And then I'm going to do it again, this time for my tree frog. The tree frog is an animal that lives in the canopy layer of the rainforest. It is bright green with blue sides and very sticky pads on its feet. Going to save. Now remember, you are doing your whole paragraph. I'm doing a very short version. I'm going to rename it tree frog, and then my last one is my climate. The climate in the rainforest is hot and wet. It rains almost every single day. The temperature ranges from 68 degrees Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. This is because it is near the equator. Okay, save, and then change this to climate. Again, I want to change those names because it's going to help me with my coding. Now, talking about my coding, I'm going to go to Code. I need to add the Makey extension. It's this blue button in the left-hand corner. So I click Add Extension, and I just click on the Makey controller, and now I have blocks that allow me to assign the alligator clip to my paragraph and a picture. So I'm going to do when up arrow is pressed, but I need a picture, so I need to find some backdrops. We're going to use the John Fuller website. So I'm going to go to the John Fuller website, go to the Library Media, click on Research Tools, and scroll down for Photos for Class. This is going to help me save the step of having to put credit into my Scratch program. Because remember, we can't just take a screenshot of a picture on Google, as quick and easy as that is, and not give credit. That is stealing somebody else's work. Here, they give the credit already. So we're going to start off with my palm tree. Remember, I'm looking for the rainforest. So as beautiful as some of these images are, they're not really in the rainforest. There's lots of pages. I'm going to scroll. Ooh, this one's perfect. I'm going to hit download, and it's going to pop up right in my folder. Now I need to go back to my project. I click on this Choose a Backdrop button in the right hand corner, and I'm going to upload backdrop. it should show right up in my downloads. Okay, and see how it gives the credit right here? So I don't have to worry about doing that. Saves me many steps of copying and pasting. So now I'm gonna go to Looks, switch backdrop to, and because I just uploaded this backdrop, Scratch is gonna automatically change this for me so that I don't need to worry about what number this picture is. So you really wanna do your coding after you put that backdrop in. Then I'm gonna go to Sound, play sound, climate until done. Now this isn't about the climate, it's about the palm tree. So I'm gonna click on the arrow and find my recording of palm tree. Now, whenever the up arrow or whatever touch point is connected to the up arrow on my project, this picture will show up and my paragraph about the palm tree will start playing. I'm gonna go back to our free photos that are already credited for us, and now I'm gonna find a sloth. Now these are really cute, but they're drawings. I want an actual photograph of a sloth, and there's a whole lot of adorable options. I'm going to download this one, and then I'm going to go back to Scratch, and I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to choose a backdrop, upload backdrop. It's in my downloads. It's the last thing I downloaded, so it should be right on top. I'm going to go over to Code, makey, pull that over. Now my sloth on my poster is on the right hand side, so I'm gonna hook it up to the right arrow on the makey controller. Looks, switch backdrop. Notice the number has changed. That's because, like I said, Scratch will automatically change it to whatever you put in last. And then play sound until done, and then I need to choose my sloth one. I'm going to repeat this process again with my tree frog. So I'm going to go to free photos, type in tree frog. Ooh, I love this one. Download it. Okay, then I'm going to go back to Scratch, and I'm going to go to choose a backdrop, upload backdrop, and again it should be right on top because it's the last thing I downloaded. I'm going to open it up, it pops in, it's got that credit in there. And now I'm going to go back to Code. I get my makey. Now, the tree frog is on the left side of my poster, so I'm going to do left arrow, switch backdrop to, and again, I'm making sure those numbers are different. They should be because I'm coding right after I uploaded this, and then sounds. And then I want the tree frog paragraph. Okay, I'm on my last one. I'm going to search for the rainforest. I could have also searched for rainy, wet, and then I'm going to look for what I feel is a good representation of the rainforest. I feel like, I'm going to check page number 2 out. There are some really good images on page number 1. As well, but I just want to make sure that I'm giving people an accurate representation of my biome. I think I'm going to go with this one because you can see the mist, so you can tell that it's wet because I'm talking about the climate and I talk about how it rains every single day. So I'm going to download that one, go back to Scratch, choose a backdrop, upload backdrop. Again, it should be right on top because it's the last thing I downloaded. Pops up. I'm going to go to Code, makey, win. In this one, I'm going to do the down arrow. Although, this is more at the top of my poster, so maybe I need to rearrange. The climate will be up, and the palm tree will be down, because I did put the palm tree a little bit further down on the poster. Now, looks, so I can switch the backdrop, and notice again, it has a different number, because I'm working on the code right after I uploaded it. Sounds, play climate until done, and that's the one I need. So whenever I hit one of these buttons, it should change to that picture and have that paragraph be read. So let's just see. Let's make sure the sloth shows up when I press the right arrow. You can find a sloth living in the canopy layer of the... Perfect. So it changed to my sloth picture when I press the right arrow. so I know I'm good. Please make sure you save now so you don't lose any of your work. We've been working so hard. We don't want to lose it, and that is the process that we are going to be going through. Did I not record this?